I've invested enough to get the company match my 401k. Now, got a little money left over. I think I'm just going to max it out.
Why so much? I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. I love a good 401k, but have you thought about what you're going to do if you end up retiring early?
No, not really. What can I do?
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting. You'll spend it and be broke again.
What's going on, guys? It's your bro. My arms moved way too quick that time.
They did.
It caught me off guard. What's going on, guys?
From the side angle, I was like, what is he doing over there?
What's going on, guys? It's your bro, Taylor.
And your bro Ryan here.
So maybe you're in a similar position to how Ryan was at the beginning of this video, where you've contributed enough to get your company's match, but you're like, okay, well, now what do I do? I got a little bit of extra money. Should I max out my 401k? Or should I maybe invest it somewhere else like a brokerage account? Well, in today's video, we're going to go over the different cases and kind of different tax benefits you can get from either or.
Okay, what comes if you were to invest more into that 401k after that match? The biggest benefit is the tax reduction. Because the way the 401k works is it's tax deferred, so you don't pay your taxes on it now. They take it out before that happens, and then you put it into an investment, it grows, and then you pay taxes once you withdraw that money in retirement.
Yeah, and that's an awesome feature. I mean, reducing your taxable income is a huge thing, but one thing to consider, like we were saying, how it's tax deferred, they're going to defer that all the way to retirement age. You need to be at least 59 and a half before you can even start to take things out without facing some serious penalties. And that's the biggest drawback of the 401k, is that somewhat liquidity feature where, okay, my money's going to be locked up for a while. Now, there are some cases in which you can kind of work around that. That's very high level stuff we're not going to get into in this video. If you want us to cover it in another video, please let us know down in the comments below. But like I said, that's beyond the scope of this video. What you really need to know is that you're going to face a penalty if you withdraw from a 401k too early. But let's say you're in a situation like Ryan was at the beginning where you kind of want to consider what your options are before that retirement age.
So maybe a good idea is to look for options that don't have that requirement to wait till a certain age before you can pull out that money. Or at least there's no penalty involved, like a brokerage account. So the only age restriction with a brokerage account is you have to be at least 18. Other than that, there's no where you have to wait period. There's no penalties on withdrawal. The only difference is you're going to pay those taxes up front, and the money you have left over, that take-home pay, is what you're going to use to invest in that brokerage account. So again, you kind of see the opposite. They give you the benefit with the 401k about pushing those taxes off, but the restriction of you have to wait until that point. And on the other side, there's like, here, we'll go ahead and take our taxes out, but you can take the money out, just pay capital gains. That's all we ask. And then you can do it whenever you want. See how they kind of play both sides there?
Yeah, now capital gains tax could be a whole video in itself. It's very nuanced. It depends on your tax brackets. I mean, like we were saying, how the 401k is tax deferred. You withdraw that, it's considered income. What's your taxes going to look like then versus when you withdraw it now, maybe in a higher tax bracket? A lot of nuances go into that. But the main point we want to get across for the brokerage account is that it can function essentially as a bridge fund, where let's say you retire at 45, 50, whatever it is, just earlier than that retirement age. You can use the funds out of here and withdraw them without penalty, just the capital gains, and use it to supplement your income until you're able to withdraw from your 401k, which you've been still applying to and still getting your company match. You just haven't been maxing out.
Now, don't get us wrong. We're not saying abandon the 401k and go to the brokerage account because there's more flexibility. We're just saying it's more optimal to plan for both. Plan for retirement, take the tax benefits of 401k, and at the same time, plan and give yourself the flexibility and option if you wanted to retire early. Because probably the worst thing to do is not plan for retirement at all. Second worst thing is to plan everything till you're 59 and a half, 60 essentially, and then go, oh, but I kind of wanted to travel the world while I still have a little bit of youth in me. Yeah. But now I can't. I have all my money tied up at the end. Otherwise, I'm going to take this huge hit in penalties. So we just want to say, give yourself the flexibility. Use a hybrid approach. Invest in that 401k. Then maybe go to a brokerage. Again, build that flexibility. Build that brokerage. Let it grow over time. And then if you still have money left over, we'd even talk about the Roth IRA. We'd even talk about the HSA. So if you want to know more about that, please leave a comment below. But you'd go to that brokerage, then you go back to those tax benefits of that 401k in this situation. So again, that hybrid approach is a more realistic, optimal approach.
And hey, if your goal is simply retiring at the normal retirement age, we're not knocking that either. If you want to max out that 401k and you just know that's the route you want to take, by all means. We just know that we enjoy a little bit of flexibility. It at least gives you the option further down the line. But again, ultimately up to you. We hope that you guys got something out of this. We had a really fun time making it. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you guys next week.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting. You'll spend it and be broke again.
Goodness, I don't know what that was. I'm trying to get jazzed up.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, I love the energy.
All right, lock in.